Hey Undertow, this is Nameless. I wanted to do a quick video tutorial on how to make high heel mods. You can use some of these tools to figure out how to make other mods. And I thought I'd do something a little different than other tutorials. I'm going to show you how to make these incredibly fast. So what I'm using is Photoshop CS6. So I have Photoshop and I have Flash. So the first thing you're going to want to do is find some resource images. For that I use heels.com. These provide really high resolution side profile view images. And to find heels in the right style, I suggest using pumps and round toe. These just fit the SD Chan's dimensions. The way her toes pointed, these fit the best. I like high heels. So let me see if I can find the one I wanted to do. It's not here. So I found this one earlier. I kind of liked it, so I'm going to use the example of this one. As you can see, we get all these really high resolution images. So we want the profile view. Just click, right-click, open in a new tab, and then we're going to save this image. Let's see. These are some images that I haven't done yet. I did this one. I released that one. Okay. So we have our image there, and we're going to open it up in Photoshop. And you can play around with this setting. We're going to use the magic eraser tool. I find tolerance, something. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's better. I'm going to put a black background, reset my colors, use the fill tool, paint bucket tool, whatever, and we can see the outline a lot better now as we erase around the edges. You know what? It's not that good of a cut. I'm going to duplicate the layer. Swap these layers out. Let's try a little bit harsher of a shit of a. Oh, we want to select contiguous so it doesn't go through pixels. That's a little harsh. I think that's good. We can erase the little white borderline. You don't want to have border pixels or jaggedy pixels. They show up a lot once the game is loaded. So I'm just going to fast forward me editing this. Alright, that looks pretty good to me. I'm going to open up a Photoshop document that I'll include with this tutorial series. It's my heel alignment Photoshop document. It just allows me to very quickly angle the image how I want. And go ahead and copy and paste this. And we're going to make this a smart object. This allows us to transform the object, commit our changes, and then transform again without losing any quality. And we'll save it as a smart object until we're ready to finally commit the changes. I'm actually noticing a spot I missed here. Alright, that was good. Convert it back. We're just going to use a transform tool. I'm holding shift to keep its aspect ratio the same. And these are really easy to do. We can turn down its opacity. what I usually do is I start at the heel, line up this part of the shoe here, and then extend until it covers the toe by at least a pixel or two. And that's all the accuracy we need. After that, we can reline this up and then rotate to cover the heel a little bit better. Yeah, that looks good to me. Store this. Looks good to me. And then I crop. Let it snap in. And we'll save this as. What is this called? Ripping com, okay. Alright. Now we can go into Flash. I'll include the SDT mod FAL. And when we open this file, this is what we get. You can read this on your own if you like, but we're only interested in the library. We're making a costume mod, footwear template. You could duplicate this, you don't have to. I'm not going to for the sake of the tutorial. You need to double click to open the layer. And let's import our image. Alright, we're going to go to Properties. We're going to allow smoothing and not compress the image. Now we can drag it in. Ooh, so close. One thing I do is I just pull the shoe away to see if it's lining up correctly, and if it's not, I'll Control Z and edit it. You can use the arrow keys to line it up perfectly. That looks pretty good. I'm going to leave that. We delete the reference layer, and then again double click to go into the left foot, and I'm going to drag the same image in because there's no difference between them. Alright, and then delete the reference layer. We have some settings to change here. We're going to set overwrite to false. I didn't do these for my old ones, and I really regret it because I didn't save the FAL files, and I'm not remaking them. But you definitely want to do that so you have maximum compatibility. I'm going to go back to main, click on the mods frame on the timeline, and drag in our footwear template. From here, with it selected, we can add its name. I don't think we can have spaces, so we'll do that. Control C, copy that, go into settings, right click on this frame, paste in our name, triple click, or let's do this, paste, cut, paste, and then we'll go to publish settings, and paste in the name, and we'll hit publish. We can go back to our mods folder. We've got a shortcut here. Let's open this, check it out. Looks good to me. Yep, that looks nice. All right, and we're done. We can save our FAL if we ever need it for later, or just for whatever. I'm gonna save it. Yeah, save. I'm not going to go into it in this tutorial, but if you download my SDT decompiled, you'll get all the images from the game. And what you can do with this is you can actually open this in Photoshop and use this shape And if your heel, you can erase the part of the toe that doesn't fit, and that allows you to, one, make more realistically sized heels. This is much more realistic. It's pretty ridiculous how big I have to make the heels just to fit the damn toe. So you can make more realistic heels, and for that you would make a body mod. You can actually go ahead and delete all of these. Just delete them from here. And then you have exactly what we did last time. You just double click to open the layer, put in the entire leg and line it up, and then hide that layer, double click, open it up, and you can see that's how we would make a body mod. Very important, if you don't want to have an invisible girl, you're going to set overwrite to false as well, so it doesn't overwrite the existing vanilla body. You would have to make a different mod. Maybe there's a way to do it with ActionScript. I don't know ActionScript, so I'm not sure. You'd have to make it for each skin tone. So you wouldn't be able to customize her skin color here. You wouldn't be able to do this. It wouldn't be compatible with the mod. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps.